Hey guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello, sir.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you. We're so happy to be back here in the garage.
Yeah, you have a great weekend?
It was a great weekend, yes.
You buy any $165,000 cars?
No, but did you this weekend? Because sometimes you do.
I didn't buy any $165,000 cars this weekend. Might be an Easter egg there.
That's right.
There you go. Hey, it is Demon Block Party today. So why are we standing in front of two Chevys? Because the Demon invited a Chevy big block and a small block to the Demon Block Party, right? Get it?
I got you now.
Okay, very good. So we're going to start with the Nova. This Nova started life as a little granny six-cylinder, but it has a GM crate engine in it called the ZZ427/480. 427 refers to displacement. You can see all those cubic inches there as well. And 480 refers to horsepower. So 427, 480. And this is probably the most boisterous car, exhaust sounding wise, in the Dream Giveaway Garage. Good.
It is quite loud.
So sometimes guys use the word sleeper. Is this a sleeper? Yes, it is. Because it's a bench seat, low mile Nova. Wasn't even an SS Nova. And then it was resto modded with that crate engine 427. But the coolest part of it, in addition to that 427, may just be that transmission. They call it an M23. So there's, I know, GM didn't make an M23. There's a company who takes M22s and makes them bulletproof. And they call it the M23. So it's an enhanced, fortified M22 Muncie 4-speed transmission backing that GM crate engine. And what a great looking engine right there. We won't fire it up for you today. You've heard it before. I'd like to remind you guys there's 45 days left to enter to win the Nova Dream Giveaway. So get your entries for that. PJ, who's watching us
Speaking
today?
of firing it up, Larry West is joining us today. Good day, guys.
Larry, thanks for sending your video. We'll be sharing Larry's Fan Fire It Up this Friday in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
That's right. And if you have another video that you'd like to send, I'm going to put the phone number up there.
Haha, you have the phone number up there?
Yes, I do. You can go ahead and send us a text like Larry did, and we'll get your video up online.
That's good. So, PJ, you've asked me before, how do you tell the difference between a big block and a small block? In the first place, to look at the heads.
Really, but just
So-
looking at what it looks big
Yeah.
or looks small, right?
Yeah, but look at the massive size of the head there on the driver's side and same on the passenger side because it's a V configuration. Look how huge that is. So very typical of a Chevy big block. Now let's come on over here. And this is an LT1 solid lifter, 350 cubic inch turbo fire with 360 horsepower.
So the block obviously looks a lot smaller.
Yeah, you see the valve covers, how much smaller they are?
Yeah.
They're like half the width of the big block covers. So that's the easiest way. If you're just doing a quick peek in the engine compartment, look at the valve covers. They're either going to look narrow or they're going to look super wide. And that's one of the ways to tell.
Before we go any farther, though, I want to just go back quickly to the Nova. TJ says, Chris, I love everything about the Nova, the color, the engine, and it's a stick. So we got that.
So do I. And the question is, I think is it Apollo blue? I don't think it's Le Mans blue. Someone look that up for me, will you? But that is, I believe it is a factory color on the car. I don't think it's a color change car. This one, 70 and a half Z28, highest horsepower small block available in a Camaro in the first year of that wonderful decade, which is now so many years long ago.
You're saying this is the highest horsepower of the small block?
Of the small blocks in a Camaro. Now, the same engine was available in the Corvette. It's called LT1 Corvette. It was rated at 370 in the Corvette, 360 in the Camaro. Essentially the same engine. So there you go on that. This one, concourse restoration on that Chevy small block. Someone asked, oh, you sent me the email earlier. Is it a freshly rebuilt motor? It is.
Yeah, freshly rebuilt. We don't know when,
No, but you can tell
but
it's
it's
freshly
not
rebuilt.
old, right?
Yeah, you can tell by the paint and the markings, and even when you hear it, it just sounds, sounds very tight and together. So there we go. We've got a big block. We've got a small block. After Demon ends, Camaro ends, right? Kathy, why don't you let them know how many days are left on Camaro? Guys, get your entries on the Camaro. I know you love 69 Camaros. If you love a 69 Camaro, in my humble opinion, this one drives better. This whole new generation from 69 to 70 is really a game changer. Okay, let's walk all the way over there, past the Oldsmobile. We don't know who won that yet, do we?
So not yet.
October 12th, we'll know that.
All right. So we've got a small block, a big block, and now
a Dodge small block.
and were all the Demons small blocks?
No, so a 440 would be a big block.
Gotcha.
Yep. A 340, or I don't think a Demon could come with a 360, but a 360 is a small block. I think 383 on up. Larry, am I right on that? Are big blocks, so a 383, a 440, and a 426 are all big block configuration. Now this one, again, you can tell that the heads are a little bit narrower, and I don't have a big block Dodge to compare it to right here, but take my word for me that it's a small block.
Hemi orange.
Hemi orange. Orange, you glad?
Oh, not that one again.
I love how back in the day,
Chris and I are laughing over the orange. You're glad I said no, or something
Right.
like that.
I love how back in the day the air cleaners have shout outs for the displacement. Raise your hand if you love that when you open a hood and you see a decal on the air cleaner assembly telling you the displacement of the engine.
Unbelievable.
One of my favorite things here. Wednesday at midnight is your last chance to enter to win this wonderful Dodge Demon 340. Only made for 2 years, 71 and 72.
Is that 2 more days, Chris? 1 more day?
2 more. Wednesday. Wednesday at midnight to get your entries to win. So I just showed you, except for the GT500, I believe I showed you 3 of the 4 next giveaways to end soonest. If you go onto our website, there is a tab that says ending soonest. And there indeed you can see which one is soonest, and then up to about the 45-day mark.
Yeah.
DJ?
I even threw a couple in there that are ending that are still within the 45-day to 90-day range, but you'll
Okay.
see them in there.
Fair enough.
Larry West says you are correct.
Yep, 383 up.
Alan says better late than later.
Yeah.
Alan has arrived. We are early today.
We are early today.
Scheduling conflict.
Right there, so we're cranking this out at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a fun week in the Dream Giveaway Garage. You know what we didn't show? The brand new giveaway.
Are we able to show that today?
Well, you'd have to like black out your screen while we walk back there.
That's all right. We'll do it. We'll do it another day.
Okay, guys, look on our website. There's a brand new giveaway in cooperation with Daytona Beach's Biketoberfest. So be sure to check that out on our homepage. Pretty good looking.
Yes, extremely good looking. I love the way those colors are for that thing.
Right, so be sure to check that out. Get your entries to win. Reminder again, Dart Demon right behind me here ends Wednesday at midnight. That followed by Camaro Z28, followed by GT500, I believe.
Yes, all the ones we actually opened the hoods today
Right,
are
except
coming up.
Yeah.
And Roger says quite a few open hoods today.
Quite a few open hoods indeed, Roger. You are quite observant, and I compliment you on that. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Got a lot of great stuff coming up this week. So we're going to wrap it up for today. We'll see you tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes, and get your entries to win the Demon. It only happens here